Let's start talking about Ram Mandir because it is so topical and it is such a wonderful occasion. It's kind of like the whole country is in a state of excitement over something that I think generations of people have been waiting for.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
Yes, a good question to begin with. The Ram Mandir represents the essence of duty and responsibility for every Hindu. Sri Krishna is the Purna Avatar. Sri Ram, whereas, is the Maryada Purushottam, the one who epitomizes dharma, the one who never shied away from his duties. That is, you have to carry out your responsibilities first, no matter what may come your way, because when you do that, your rights will be naturally conferred upon you. You will not need anyone to give you your rights when you have that sense of responsibility in you. Also, in order to make a society sustainable in the long run, we have to be aware of our responsibilities towards ourselves, towards our guru, towards our family, our children, our environment. Now, Bhagwan Sri Ram, when he went to Vanavas, although he was living there, although he was living in the one, but he was still the prince of Ayodhya. So his duty was to safeguard and protect the Adhikara Kshetra of Raja Bharat as the representative of the king. And he does that. How? By fighting against the Asuras and the Rakshasas. So Bhagwan Ram goes to the one with an acute sense of duty, Putra Dharma, towards his father Dashrath, towards the promise that Dashrath made to Kaikeyi. Mata Sita also goes to the one along with her husband, following her dharma as a dutiful wife. Sri Ram's younger brother, Lakshman, as well, follows the footsteps of his elder brother, embodying a sense of seva. Now, what is, when we are talking about the Ram Mandir, what is the core essence of the Ramayan? It is Tyag. If we see, because you see, Ram is sacrificing everything. He's sacrificing the luxury of the palace and the kingdom for the sake of his dharma. Mata Sita is doing Tyag for fulfilling her Stri Dharma. Lakshman again is following the duty of being a responsible brother. Bharat as well, being the next in line after Sri Ram, Bharat has to take care of the praja in the absence of Ram. Although unwillingly, he does that. So Bhagwan Ram represents the righteous way, which is the best way, which is the ideal way that is to be followed by all in the society. And this way is not easy, as the life of Sri Ram proves it. The duty of the Vanavas does not allow Ram to call the army of his kingdom for rescuing his wife. And in this process of carrying out his responsibilities, he saves the entire Shishti from Ravan. And everyone from the devatas to the pashus help him. So when you follow the righteous path, everybody will come along with you eventually, despite all obstacles. Hanumanji, again, if we see, he is the he is the palan karta of bhakti marg, towards his prabhu, his isht devta, that is Sri Ram.
Right.
So Sri Ram is the ideal man under all circumstances and the ideal society. The ideal kingdom over which he rules is the Ram Rajya, an inclusive society which is based upon the sense of responsibility rather than rights, because one person's responsibility is another person's right, for that matter.
True.
And when you ask me about the Sri Ram Mandir, it it represents the civilizational triumph of our cultural ethos that celebrates Ram, the one who personifies dharma. At the political level, this temple unites Bharat. From the north to the south, from the west to the east, because nobody at this point of time in history can deny that Sri Ram belongs to everyone. It is also the triumph of Satya. It is the triumph of the will of the Hindu civilization to keep on manifesting itself again and again, because we believe in the concept of time as circular. Nothing is permanent. So, even if we have to fight it for 500 odd years, we have done it, and we will do it. We will not compromise with what is and what should be our due, because what is true is true. So by breaking that mold, the Hindu civilization has triumphed over all odds. So it is about following the righteous path, as Sri Krishna tells Arjun in the Mahabharata, that in the way of your dharma, even if your own brother, even if your own grandfather comes, you kill them, because that is the only way to establish dharma. So being the followers of Bhagwan Sri Ram, it is now our civilizational, our cultural, and individual duty to keep this flame alive, to keep the cultural ethos of this beautiful civilization alive. And the Ram Temple symbolizes the celebration of these ethos in our country. And I do not mind when saying this, that we would have forever remained emasculated had we not been able to reclaim his Janmasthan. Uh, because the Ram Mandir is not just the construction of a building, it is the re-establishment at a societal level of the Indian value system, of the civilizational ethos of Hindu dharma. And at the cultural level, it is the finest example of a successful cultural resistance by the Hindus against the foreign invaders, that even if it takes time, you have to fight it out, as I said. And this persistence that has been shown by the Hindu society, this is definitely going to re-energize us at a significant level, because that means we can fight, and we can not just fight, we can also win. And not just with brute force, but with whatever available resources, whatever available legal structure we had, we fought it physically, we fought it legally and culturally, with dharma on our side. So in a way, the Ram Mandir proves the siddhant of karma yoga as preached by Sri Krishna to Arjun in the Mahabharata, that keep on fighting without thinking about the results, reassuring the Hindus that just keep treading the path of dharma, because the result will always be dharmyukt, even if it comes a little later. So the struggle may take a long time, but it will triumph. It is the finest example of modern history. About all the battles that we have learned in our history textbooks, we have only been taught about our defeat. And even if it talks about those battles which we have won, the leftist narrative has always tried to paint it as cooked up stories. And you can be just be shut down for that. But how can you deny the Ram Mandir? The Ram Mandir is the example of sheer dedication for this cause by those thousands and thousands of people who got killed, the Kothari brothers and all others who sacrificed their
Oh, so
lives.
many, so many.
Yes,
Yes.
and
And
for what they did it for the upcoming generations, because they knew that
yes.
somebody will finish this task, and finally the baton of dharma will be passed on to the next generation. And this was what they were supposed to do, being a warrior, being a kshatriya. This was what Arjun did, this was what Sri Ram did, and this is what every Hindu should be doing. And the Ram Mandir itself is the best example that our civilizational values are superior to anyone else. We do not, because we do not impose ourselves on other people. We fight it out according to the principles of dharma.
Oh,
I think
yes.
I've taken a lot of time for that. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.